We had 3 on and 1 off, and then we went 5 in a row on, and now we have a 2-day break. So we'll practice again on Friday and Saturday, 1 day off on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, then we go to media day in Charlotte, so we're off that Wednesday, and then get back to more of a, I think 3 or 4 days in a row again. Starting a little earlier is nicer, because we're getting, it used to be up until just 2 years ago, that you started on the Friday closest to the 15th. So in that case, we've been starting later than 15th this year. So it's nice to start a little earlier and try to get things in. It was a good rule change.
What's caught your attention the first couple of weeks of practice, and what needs more attention?
Well, it's just there's so many things. I mean, the thing that was best about this week's practice versus the first 3 practices is what Flew was able to practice now. He has a padded splint that he has to play in, and that Demetrius was able to go through all the practices. So it's the first time in quite a while that we've had 10 healthy players on scholarship all out there at the same time, and that makes a big difference for us. But we're just, so many things to put in. We're just building foundations of our defense, trying to get better defensively, continue to try to improve offensively, and, especially putting in like press offense. We're putting in press offense this last week. Couple, half court against half court trapping zone, full court press offense, and then we've got one more to put in against man-to-man somewhere down the road here. But there's just so many things to do. We're playing a game here in 30 days. It counts on our records. We've still got a lot of stuff to put in. Trying to play different combinations. As of right now, the guy that's really stood out and had great practices consistently has been IJ's been really, really good thus far. He's really practiced well and is playing with a lot of confidence. So I can see that there'll be times where we're going to play small. We're going to have IJ, Malik, and Chicken at the same time on the perimeter. And that's going to pose challenges defensively, rebounding-wise, but it will also pose some problems for our opponents in terms of matching up with us, because that's a good offensive team.
Have you seen any improvement from IJ when you watched him on film from last year to now?
You know what, I've seen just improvement here once we started practice to where he was in the spring. He's just got a really good focus right now, and a really good, I think, commitment to what he's doing at both ends. He's being a good leader in terms of by example, as well as being a good leader verbally. He's been here 2 years. He's in his 3rd year of college now. And he's the son of a coach. His dad, like Malik's father, coached basketball, and that, I think, it's really pays dividends because he's been around it his whole life. But he's played well. I think Chicken's really played well. The thing I'm most excited about with Chicken thus far in practice, he's rebounding well. One of the things we're doing is we're committed to having him go to the offensive glass every time, and I think he's really excited about that. Really, I'm on him about it, and so he's really getting better. So like the last 2 days, he's either tied for rebounds or been second in rebounding the last 2 practices. And he's so athletic. We want to use him in different ways. We want to get him open in the open court. We want to post him up some. I think he's really good around the basket because of his lift. I mean, if you can high jump Falou and dunk it, you have good lift. We want to take advantage of that. He's got a very good jump hook around the basket. He's really got outstanding lift and touch around the basket. So we're just trying to, think of different ways to be able to utilize his gifts.
You mentioned the dunk over Falou. For a guy who's had 2 back surgeries and a hamstring issue, what was going through your mind when he was?
Well, thank God I didn't see him do the backflip.
I was going to
I didn't even know that happened until someone told me later. It's like, he came out back. I had no idea, because I was in the back waiting to be introduced. So, yeah, I guess he's feeling good.
Yeah.
I guess he's feeling good.
I asked Fred and IJ both. Last year, this team was athletic and could get up down the court, but they had so many unforced turnovers on fast break, be wide open, dribble it off, like whatever. And IJ was talking about how your emphasis on fundamentals can really carry over to getting some easy buckets on fast break. Talk about what you've seen from that group.
Well, one thing that we're working on every day is passing. So, we're doing passing drills every day just to try to become better passers. and increase our understanding of how to make passes and set up passes with pass fakes. Because it's a key to everything offensively, is taking care of the basketball and being able to be a good passing team. So I think slowly but surely we're seeing, increments of improvement there. But there's got to be, we're still turning the ball over too much. In terms of transition, I think that we'll be a team that will be very good in transition, but we need to get stops to really be good at it. I mean, if you're taking it out of the net all the time, it doesn't really help you that much. You want to score out of the net when you can, but the best part is to get stops. We've got to really focus this coming week on being better rebounding-wise. We're not rebounding really well right now. We need more rebounds out of Johnny. We need more rebounds out of Falou. We need more rebounds out of IJ and Malik. I mean, if we're going to play those two together, they got to really step up and rebound. And there's no reason. I've had plenty of little guards that get in there and fight for rebounds. And, I had a kid, Brandon Knight at Pitt, that was a great rebounder, 6 feet tall. I mean, it's just, it's an emphasis and it's a mindset and it's a toughness.
With Falou, how long does he have to wear that wrap?
Good question. I would think at least through the month, minimally, before he'll be allowed to start taking it off. Now, he can take it off and do stuff without contact right now. So like when we're doing shooting drills where there's not going to be any contact, he can play without the splint on. It's just for contact purposes. But most of our practices.
Do you expect him to be there for that season opener?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You mentioned Chicken being healthy. Is he starting to seem a little bit more confident and, I guess, sort of relaxed and comfortable? Is sort of what it looks like from our end, at least.
Yeah, I just think he's playing well. I mean, he's so good attacking the hoop, and I want him to keep focusing on his defense and his rebounding. Those are things that are going to help us win. I think he's become a better perimeter shooter, and we want to keep to have that grow because everybody's so concerned about his ability to attack the basket. He's going to get open shots. And then, like I said, we're going to utilize him. Want to get him the ball whenever we can out in transition before the defense gets set so he can attack the rim and really go at people in the open court. We want to use him around the basket whenever we can, and even our half-court sets because he's so good in there. I mean, he sees a 6'10" guy and he goes right at him. He has no fear, and he's able to jump it over him. He's able to just fly, as we've seen.
What did Friday night mean to you as a first-year coach coming in here?
Oh, it was just fun. I was just happy for the players. For the kids, that's what that's about. Our guys to get hyped up and see all the crowd support. I was really excited about the crowd and how into it they were and how excited they are. And that means everything. It's just to have that crowd support. I think people are excited. I know there's I guess the season tickets are going to go on sale to the general public this coming Monday. And there's less than 1,000 of those, so I hope those will get gobbled up because we want to have this place sold out and rocking here for our games this year. And I think the crowd Friday night was indicative. There's a lot of enthusiasm for this year's team and for basketball, so I'm grateful. It's fun to be there with the women. That doing it and seeing Coach Schieffer come out on his Harley and do his Arnold Schwarzenegger imitation was fun. And yeah, I had a bad experience breaking my arm falling off a bike. I'll never get on a bike again. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay healthy here.